Alright, welcome back guys. We're back here with another one and we want to react here on Markus Adrian. I like his channel and I see there is a new video, some kind of, they're looking at some account flips I guess, so that would be fun. Let's have a look here, trying to pull it up for you guys right now. Should be open here, yeah, there we have it. And here you can see the new video. So we want to jump into this one. I need to get my headphones ready guys, so one moment. Now let's go into the reaction mode and let's get it done. I didn't see this video yet guys, so completely new to me.
Before we get started on the guy that flipped 500 into billions, I have some sad news guys. Foreign Money is not going to be doing the videos with us anymore.
No!
But don't be too sad, he's doing live streams.
Why? Oh man. So they always reacted together, right? And it was pure gold. I really liked it. I have been watching the videos lately and also decided to do a reaction on it. But now you tell me, Marcus, that you're not gonna react with Foreign Money together. Come on, come on, come on. Guys gotta get together. The team needs to connect again.
Streams pretty much from Monday to Friday. We did a video on his channel as well. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's a good laugh. There was a lot more that I wanted to react to with Foreign Money, but it is out of my hands guys. So let's get into this. This guy is absolutely insane. So I'll show you guys a couple videos. Here you see him flip $326 into over $1 million in just one trade guys, just scaling up gold positions.
What the hell, that must be fake. There's no way. Okay, so he started with 326 USD in the balance. How is that possible? I mean, he went long gold, which is good. Gold is only going up, rocketing this year. But still, the 0.5 is such a big size. How is that possible? How is that possible?
Gold positions, as you guys can see, and he's just casually driving in his Mercedes.
Of course.
While doing that, that's crazy. People already saying demo account. He has tons of videos where he's just flipping small accounts into huge amounts, tons of screenshots here. $126 into 3 million, and the guy is living a luxury lifestyle guys. And actually somebody in the comments asked me to check it out, and when I did I was like, man, is this the best trader ever, or is there some sketchy things going on? And thankfully
I'm calling best trader ever.
We have Rolio Jack, who reviewed his signals, his course, and there's like a deep rabbit hole that goes into this because he responded to everything. So we're gonna go to all of that. And so the guy also has students, and all his students are doing these crazy flips as well. They're doing small amounts into huge millions and sometimes even billions. So this is actually very impressive. They're doing it either on a demo or real funds, and he actually also funds people from his personal money if they can show that they actually can flip accounts. So that's pretty interesting.
Approximately 2.8 billion. So if you don't understand what is happening here, is that I tell people to fund accounts, whether they're more real, and flip them. That way I can kind of detect the behavior of flipping, and I can get a chance to fund them so that they can make money for themselves and also for me, because I get a lot of people coming to me and say, the Operandi fund, I don't have money to fund.
To do this type of stuff consistently is very hard. You need the market to be trending, moving in one direction, so you can scale up. Plus you can't have like huge returns.
Normally these scale-ins, in my opinion, never really work. They're really, really dangerous. Especially, I mean, what I like is doing swing trading and then do strategic averaging in on the price, like maybe 2 or 3 times, build an average. This I like, but to build scale into the profits is very difficult because the market is normally not going one way. But okay, gold is a little bit different. In Forex is normally not going one way. But what is that? Is it like 100 lots on gold? That's freaking insane.
Retracements, if it retraces a lot and you stack up your orders, if it retraces, you may blow your account. You basically keep adding from your profits.
One retracement and you're done.
Use the profits as the margin to scale up, and if you get a deep retracement, it's over. You blow the account. So you need the market to be trending, moving in one direction, and it is a real skill to scale it up in a way where you don't blow the account. We'll work on days like FOMC, CPI maybe, or when Powell speaks, for example, the market can be trending. But yeah, to do this consistently is very, very tough to do. And I checked also on the brokers. So I went to the Riv's financial statements, because this is the broker that many South Africans use. Basically, I looked at what they are paying out and stuff, and it doesn't seem like it's possible that these guys are making billions and hundreds of millions all the time. The total of client withdrawals was 1.7 billion, for example. So there's no way you could do a $2 billion withdrawal. There's like just no way, because that would be more than the total of all the clients. And guys, he actually responded to these allegations. So here's that video.
Oh, giving myself targets doesn't matter whether like it will be a demo or real account, but giving myself targets and reaching them.
So that's quite interesting, right? So he admits like, okay, it doesn't matter if it's real or demo, it's about the skill. So he has a point there. If he can actually do this, and
that's a point, yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's real or demo. If you can flip an account even in demo like that, that's pretty, then you have skills. But you know, it can also be that they just operate on demo and then always show you this flip where it luckily worked out and all the other demo accounts are not shown. This is probably what's going on here in reality.
and it's just like a skill that he has. That's amazing already. In my opinion, that is pretty amazing. But then Rolio Jack exposed a little bit of his signals and also his trading course, which makes it seem like, is there really like a skill in there?
People to send me more 700 rands, right? Any case, that's a demo, which is why it's called demo operandi. And if you want to defend him, ask him to send me a bank statement. But yeah, and yep, that was a zero drawdown to stop loss that was hit right there, boom, straight down, right? That stop was triggered.
So Rolio Jack has 3 videos just testing out his signals. On the first one, many hit stop loss, so it was quite a bad look. But on the other ones, they did have a lot of drawdown before they went, so he's using a really high stop loss. So the signals are, you know, mediocre. They're like 5 out of 10. I would give them 5 out of 10 from what I've seen. And then we go over to his course, right, which is the MMC footprint, which sounds really interesting. It sounds like a very complex strategy. Sounds familiar to the guy from the previous exposed video, Nirav. It says identifying key lines such as foreign line and first layer to understand market direction and potential shifts. I looked into the course and it's basically just trend lines. It's a fancy way of using other terminology to say that it's basically just trend lines, guys.
Amazing.
There was a full footprint that found. And after that,
I mean, to be honest, if you want to do account flips, I think the best kind of instrument where you want to do this is indices, right? Like a US 100, and maybe like a US 30, something like that, or a German 40, because when they start trending, they go. They don't retrace a lot, right? And especially we know that indices all want to go up always, right? So I would try to account flip in a long only and try to go in these aggressive moves to the upside, basically, right? That's what I would try to do. And Forex, I don't think Forex is good for account flipping. Maybe if you're in a super small time frame. But Forex is a mean to reversion normally, so I would not do it. But there are special occasions like maybe USD JPY, for example, the yen pairs. They are crazy volatile, and they also like to run. Like recently we had the BOJ interventions, and there it was just a one-way street. So something like that could work, but like I said, I would prefer indices to account flip, or maybe gold. Gold can also trend, right?
towards the first layer, that's formulated.
The trend lines weren't even that good. It just started to become very overdone. Too many placements of trend lines, and it didn't make much sense. So I was like, how could this guy be the guy that's being so profitable, like the best trader
Well, he's not, obviously.
ever seen, crazy flips. And how could this be the strategy? How could this be the strategy?
I'm gonna conclude this video by saying this, right? Do I say trend line trading doesn't work? I don't say that they don't work, right? I do say that they are not worth paying for because of the information that's freely available on YouTube. Don't get me wrong, if you trade with trend lines and it works for you, that's good. But you this is nothing new that you can find anywhere on the internet there is no reason anybody should be paying for someone to teach them how to trade with trend lines.
If you really analyze his signals, he's clearly looking for breakouts. So for example, over here, he's expecting the market to break. He's expecting a breakout with this move right here. Here we see again, he's basically buying from a resistance level right here, and he's expecting that breakout, but you know, obviously it doesn't go to his way. But it's definitely not a bad strategy, guys. Sometimes when a pair does break out, it does make those huge moves. So it's totally not a bad strategy, but this is something that you can learn for free, like Rolio said. Well, now the important question, are these flips real or fake? If we look at this one, for example, like right at the top, he got the move, then he saw, okay, it's going to continue. He added one lot positions. Then he saw, okay, this is going to break down, and it did. Put in a 5 lot position, then he put 10 lot positions here,
Holy
and then
moly.
finally 50 lot positions. And
The problem is about that is that yeah, if you average in like that in the profit, and you put more and more heavy averages like positions, then your average entry is gonna be so much worse. It's gonna be so much worse because his original entry was up here, right? And then yeah, normally you want to average in when it still goes against you, right? For example, you go in here, then once it comes up here, maybe you do the next targeted position. You don't want to martingale, of course. You just same size 2 or 3 times, and then you're in this trade. But if you do it like that, so this guy went in again here on the bottom, which I would not never do, because here is an area where it could again turn around. So I would actually wait for it to come down. Then if it bounces up here again to this point where it kind of started, and then starts to roll over again, then I would start to average in. So then if I would do it in profit, I don't average in profit anyway, but then maybe it would come up here again, right? Imagine the price here rolling over, then you could put in the next one. That way it's much better. But here, down here is dangerous. He got lucky that it just, you know, broke to the downside here, I guess. But he started with small positions, then added bigger ones. That's stupid because you entered here, and then your average price got pulled down a lot. Probably here, if it would come only back here, which it could easily do off this support here, then you're already in minus because the heavy positions are in a worse price, right? So that doesn't make any sense. And here again, here has the very big lot sizes. He's of course doing that because he's in profit, right? And he wants to use all of the free margin that he has to go full size in it, right? That's basically what he's doing. He must do that if he wants to do a crazy result like you can see here on the screen. Then he must do that, but it's still a very bad strategy actually. I mean, you must be so lucky that it never pulls back, because also here 50 and 50, these are huge lot sizes on gold. Gold you should normally trade with 0.1. You should not even have these big lot size here. And then yeah, he's affording this because of the margin, but any kind of pullback he would be immediately in minus, because these heavy sizes down here, they drag down the average price a lot. The average entry price was probably down here at this point, because here it's very heavy, very heavy down here, and he just got very lucky it never pulled back, right? But okay, he kind of must do this if he wants to have a crazy result like that. But I'm saying a crazy result like that also involves a crazy amount of risk. One pullback, he's immediately in minus, and immediately he will be in margin call. So very stupid.
How he's
in my opinion.
$139 into 1 million. Now this is possible, guys, but like I said, guys, this is a very special day. This doesn't happen often that, you know,
right,
gold just plummets like this. You know, I don't know what kind of day this was, 5th of August, I don't know what year, but you know, maybe it was a news day, maybe he knew that it was.
Yeah, so my opinion about this is that basically they do these averages always on the demo accounts. On the day, on majority of days, it doesn't work, of course, because the market is range bound. It normally doesn't trend like that. And but there are sometimes momentum days, right? And you can get kind of good at, you know, trying to spot them, trying to predict them. If you look in the daily chart, this is how I would do it. I would look in the daily chart for a clear reversal, and then normally after a reversal, like let's say a green hammer candle, the next candle that unfolds is likely a trend candle, like a momentum candle, right? And then I would probably try to go in there, right? Also look for news, of course, but I would try to go in there if I would do this system. But I think what they're doing, they just and do this a lot, and then when they get lucky like this and there's a momentum day unfolding without any pullbacks, then they show their results. But all the other results are not shown. That's why I'm thinking this is the product of that, right? And then they just advertise it like as this crazy account flip. And but for doing this with real money is very difficult. You're gonna lose most of the time. Of course, you can kind of try to have this as a strategy if the initial investment is not much. If you just put in $100, right, it doesn't matter if you lose that, right? So this maybe is kind of the idea behind it. They go very low in the beginning and then just hope for this momentum day, right? Could be, but I still think this is more of a thing where they do demo and always show like the very good results, right? To get people's attention and then leave out the bad results.
It was possible, and he started to scale up. And so yes, this is definitely possible. Do we know that MetaTrader can be faked? Yes, it can be faked. You can put these entries after the fact, after it's been finished, and this is also very risky. Adding 150 lots while it's already dropped so much is a very risky move. And would you really do that with real money when you're already up like a lot? And guys, they're students of this guy, like why would they not cash out, right? So I think it's probably a demo. It's still very impressive if it is true. But yeah, there's a lot of factors why this is very difficult to do on a real account with real money. And more often than winning, you'll probably like lose a lot more of the accounts than you'll actually win. But he's risking again $183 only, and look at how he's doing it. So he sees consolidation.
What is kind of crazy though is that they really have these very small account balances where I'm thinking it might be real and not only demo, because if you have a demo account, normally MetaTrader is like, you know, you open a demo account and it's maybe 10K demo or 50K demo or 100K demo. I don't even know how you can have a demo account with such a precise balance, right? It's like, so either that or maybe they tried these flips before, blew the account, and then with a account that failed, they show it like that, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure how exactly they get a demo account down to this kind of low balance. And, you know, this kind of gives me a little bit of a sensation it might be real. Yeah, maybe there's something, it depends on your broker. Maybe they have something, you can, maybe they can chat with the broker, or they have some kind of option where they can themselves put in the account balance. Then it, of course you can easily fix it or change it in a demo then. I don't know, but just seems like very specific balance, right? Like it's kind of weird.
But making higher lows, and it's probably again news day, right? So he's adding some positions here, adding some positions here. Then he sees the breakout, huge candle right here, and he adds pretty heavy positions, and it does work out. So it is possible, guys. This kind of stuff is possible, but again,
it is, yeah.
I think this is some kind of news.
It's very
maybe CPI, maybe NFP or something like that. From 24.19 to 24.50, I think this was one of the news days. Now, guys, even with news, it sometimes wakes up and then comes all the way back down. So then you'll literally lose all the profits that you made from here, from this
one
nice
pullback,
so
you're
would have
done.
been up maybe to like 5K or something like that, and then it would be completely retracing and you lose everything. So that happens often, guys. These types of like trending moves right here where he added, it was almost going to reverse. Sometimes it goes up.
The question is, I mean, you would really need to test this out with demo accounts, right? Because the question is, okay, if you always put in, let's say, I don't know, $200, right, in the starting balance, right? And you fail 10 times with a strategy like that, because it's very, very high likelihood it will fail, then you have 2K, you're 2K in the hole, right? But then on the 11th time, this works out and you pull a profit of 40K, well, then it's very good, right? So this would actually need to be tested on demos, right? What is the likelihood of succeeding here? You would really need to call out a momentum day. You will need to go in and you just need to pray there is no big pullback in this momentum day. One big pullback and you're basically done with this strategy. But interesting. I actually kind of makes me want to test this, to be honest. But yeah, let's keep going, guys.
Up here, takes a little retracement and then goes up, right? So then you lose again everything that you built until that point. So these kinds of moves are very rare. So let's say you're doing 100 times and 99% just fail. So 99 accounts gone. If you make 1 million one time though, it makes up for all of those lost accounts. So yeah, it's a strategy. Is it a very fun strategy? No.
True, but if you do this 100 times with 200, you put always $200 in your account, and you do this 100 times, that means you're already 20k loss. You're at a 20k loss, and you're not gonna be stable enough with such money down if this is all your own money to keep going with this strategy. I mean, it really depends how fast you can make this, get this to work. But then also my question is, why don't you even go smaller? Why don't you start with $50? Just $50 and do it like that. Because with $50, 100 times, okay, good, then you're at 5k minus, that is better. But I don't know. I don't trust this, to be honest. And yeah, need to test it though. I kind of want to get a demo account now with $200 and just try to test it. That would be fun though. Maybe I do that. We'll see. We'll see, guys. We can actually try it. Let's try it. Maybe let's try it.
You know, you're probably going to be losing a lot, guys. It's probably not going to be very fun just to blow account after account after account. So guys, there's just so much luck involved into having a position like this. But I guess, yeah, if you see a pair trending like this, you just see it like have retracements, you catch them all the time. It's possible, guys. I'm not saying that it's not possible. It's just such unbelievable amounts that these guys are flipping that it almost seems like it's not possible. But from what I'm seeing, it's possible. Would I do something like this? No, man, I don't have the balls to do it. Like, it's too much. It's too much. I would be cashing out already. But hey, these guys are pushing things to the max. It's pretty cool if they're doing
$100 to 1 million. That
like you said, like
how?
It's about the skill. And if their skill is, you know, holding trades to the max and doing it that way, but there's just something that I don't trust about him.
Man, I want to test this myself. We need to we need to run a real test on this actually. Just get a demo account, 200. I don't know if the broker need to ask IC Markets, give me a demo account with only $200. They could probably do that. And then test it. But the problem is we would need to ask IC Markets every day, give me a new account with $200. Give me a new demo account with $200. Yeah, let's see, because it's gonna fail so much. But I want to test this. It's kind of looks kind of fun. I still don't trust this at all. But what do you know
about him now? Seeing his like signals, seeing his trading course and stuff, there's something off. Honest, like when we looked at his trading course, it wasn't that great either. It was actually pretty bad.
The best thing is also this guy flips $100 into 1 million, right? Claims sometimes that happens on a real account, but still he needs to sell you a course. Like, why? Why? It's so weird.
Bad. From what I've seen, guys, there's, you know, videos on YouTube, which I don't want to share because they're literally taking his course and putting it on YouTube. I don't want to do that. But yeah, they see that actually like the trading course is really, really bad. They already admitted that they basically, you know, trade demo. So, and he's using this to sell his course. Is kind of deceiving in that way. Yeah, I give him flack for that. And his course is really garbage. He shouldn't be even charging for that. So to conclude, he's probably not doing this with real money. That's why he's never showing like withdrawals or any proof that it's actually like real accounts. But the cool thing is that he's honest about it. He's just admitting it like, hey, it was demo. It's just to show the skill. And if you got the skill, then...
I mean, it's a nice attention grab if you think about it, because okay, a demo account doesn't cost you anything, right? If you have a broker where you can get every day a new demo account and put it exactly at $200 or something, or if you can just put it in yourself like that, then yeah, you can just try this every day 5 times even. And then eventually you will get this runner, and then you will have this amazing result of I flipped it to 1 million, and then you post it on Instagram and everywhere, and people will be like, oh my gosh, right? Like they will be, oh my god. And that's a good attention grab. It's a good clickbait. It's a good clickbait. So from that standpoint, it makes a lot of sense. You have no money down, right? You don't lose any money. It's only demo, and you get a very good clickbait out of it. So makes sense now to me, actually.
And that's what's important. So I don't really have that much bad to say about him. He's just doing his grind. He's just selling his signals and his course. And, you know, if people want to buy it, go ahead. I wouldn't recommend it. So is he the best trader ever? To answer the question, probably not, guys. Probably not. From what I've seen, he's not. So anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next.
Alright guys, that was basically it. Enjoyed this kind of video a lot. I love these kind of crazy things, crazy account flip stuff that are most likely fake. And I also like, what else do I like? I like these crazy trading reactions when guys lose. To be honest, it's super bad, but that is also fun a lot. So yeah guys, let's jump back to the overview. Yeah, enjoyed the video. Keep up the good work, Markus, and for money. Yeah, catch you in the next one. Peace.